While the Museum of Wisconsin Art has been around for decades, it has been at its current home in downtown West Bend for just 10 years. Commonly known as the Wedge or the Mothership, MOWA celebrated their 10th anniversary in the stunning building. Now we meet the architect who shares how he created the impressive design.
Welcome to the museum. Welcome to the Mothership. We opened this new facility in West Bend in 2013. In this 10-year period, our visitors have grown from 2,912 visitors to 225,000 last year. It's just astonishing growth.
I think that when Director Lori Winters came on board to become the director, I had a really strong suspicion that it would be as successful as it has become. And the changing exhibits here that she's been the curator on have been the difference. That is really exciting exhibits by artists a lot of people haven't seen before, and they're surprised to see they work at a national caliber here out of Wisconsin. And she's put them in a spotlight and collected their best work. And so when she came on board, I thought it was going to be a success. And that success has spilled over on me because people say, oh, it must be the new building. Well, the new building's a minor assistant, and I think it's the curation and the great art that made it the success it is.
I would say for us, it's really about letting people know that it's okay to care about the art that's around you. We're all about providing engagement with young, emerging artists who are coming up in the state of Wisconsin. Wisconsin has long been this kind of interesting center for arts, and it's just becoming stronger year after year. And so that's something that we're proud of, and we hope that we're contributing to that in the future.
Well, in terms of creating this building, I think one of the things that the clients were after is a place where Wisconsin art could be celebrated and the art could be seen for the great works of art that it is. And so they were willing to do a building that was clean, contemporary, and inside had a kind of neutrality that allowed the artworks to dominate.
The Museum of Wisconsin Art, or MOWA for short, honored their 10th anniversary in their visually striking home with a celebration for all ages. There were arts and crafts, games, and live music. The main event of the day was a special presentation by Jim Shields, the architect of the museum.
Please join me in welcoming Jim Shields.
Speaking to a packed house in the West Bend Mutual Insurance Company atrium, he talked about the years-long process of designing and building the museum. Titled The Evolution of a Museum, Jim presented the number of different concepts he had created for MOWA before the current design was selected.
I'd like to start this talk way back in 2004. Way at the top upper left there's a young man talking with Tom Lidke, the original director there. And I was shocked to see that young man is actually me there. You know, how did that happen in a mere 19 years? I don't know. The city selling this property, or agreeing to sell the property to Museum of Wisconsin Art, the board asked us to do 3 schemes to investigate how to use this property. And I'll quickly show you these 3 schemes. So the first sketch that I did was like what's called a village of galleries, and was like a small town somewhere in Wisconsin. I got a lot of ho-hums on that one, you know, and I did a second scheme, I think, called I called a long bent bar. And this is a place where the river was bending. Memorial Drive also did a bend to follow the river bend. And our property line did a bend, so gee, you know, maybe we should work with a slight curvature to this thing. And interestingly enough, the ideas of this scheme found its way into the final scheme that you're in here, which was the third one and last one we did, which was scheme I, which was this triangular solid. And one of the things I was excited about in this is that this is a building that only fits on one really weird site, right? It's a totally unique thing.
I'm Sandy Max. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more arts-related stories.